Hey, it's Carrie Kaufman. I'm coming to you from this waterfall, which in Icelandic is called a foss. And I forgot what this one's called. I'm going to turn around so hopefully you can hear me better. We call it the Fierce Foss because this is fierce. It's huge and there's multiple waterfalls. In fact, it's so powerful that the mist off the waterfalls is creating more waterfalls coming down the face of the mountain off the rocks. So pretty cool. So today, in our Iceland series on talking about goals and business growth, I wanted to talk to you about celebration, maybe some fierce celebration that you might need. So here's a question for you. What are some of the biggest successes that you've had so far this year? We're a little over halfway through the year now. So what are some of the biggest successes or milestones that you've achieved so far? Here's the second question. How did you celebrate those? What specifically did you do to celebrate those wins? Now my friend Brad Sugars, he asked me this question last week when we were in Scotland. And to be honest, I thought I was pretty good at celebrating. You know, I know a lot of business owners aren't, but we live a good life. One of our family core values is we collect experiences, or we live very intentional. But when I made a list of my successes, I realized I hadn't specifically done anything to celebrate most of them. In fact, some of them I even diminished. And I'll tell you at least the reason for me, which is probably the reason for you as well if you struggle with celebration, is you're on to the next thing. You know, you check one thing off the list and you're constantly looking for what's next, what's next, what's next. But celebration is fierce because it propels you. It's what gives you the fuel to achieve the next thing. You have to refill yourself in order to achieve the next goal. So to help you celebrate better, I want you to think about what is it in your life or in your business that you want, an area where you want greater success. You want more success than you have now or that you've had in the past. And then I want you to think about what milestones or even stepping stones along that way can I be intentional to celebrate along that path so you can continue to attract more and more success and celebrate the movement. Even if you're not at the ultimate goal yet, you celebrate the progress towards your goals. So cheers to celebrating something fierce, and celebrating beautiful things. Bye guys.